So this poem's really dedicated to him and what my mother thinks, which is not nice. It's called The Working Man. The Working Man. I remember that first salty kiss I gave him so many years ago. 2 children, same age, and so naive. So very, very naive. It was like the kind that sits on your tongue in its chamber, lurking in the lavish dismay of minutes passing on your coffee table. It was like oysters, picked in the springs of the fishermen's lives. It was like rings of mercury, bitter in such different satisfaction. Swooped and then put around a planet, my waist or his head. It was as sandy boxes kids now play in, the graveyards of their pet beetles. It was an embarrassment. That is what it was. He giggled, more girl than man, at me as I whispered, "Shh, let's kiss." Even then, you were my kind of goofy, plain goofy. The man who at 6 foot, just about a head taller than me, whose hands quaked at the thought of undressing. Even then, you oozed of bitter regrets from the years, the scars that showed their rears out of your whitened, beaten brows of your porcelain tin. I whisper, fear not, because truthfully, you are among like kin. And when the shower, there I bathed, the droplets like paste to stick to tape. You should know my skin dries so fast in winter. But oblivious, thinking after some love-making you'd vanished, coasts cleared to the breath of silence and the hollow creaks of that empty, lonely house. I schlepped about by myself, proud and almost singing, and talking to the air as I do, the curtains sway, then to my fingertips, grazing the color white on gray. Living in my mother's house, and completely out of luck, I turned off the water. But you are my kind of goofy, and slip I do. Nearly pissing myself with fright at the pure thought and sight of you there with a towel. Stalker, villain, peeping Tom, I scream. Were you truly there all along? As if to say that what was done was a bigger crime than making love in my childhood room. Shh. You wrapped me up there, you cocooned me, laughed, and I internally cried, happy. You, working man, got me. And there now you are, years past, body sweaty, from bills paid, from the money earned by the body's labor. You are my kind of goofy, when you still put your hair in that messed up mohawk with bubbles while washing. Oh, how you are my kind of silly, when in the kitchen, you think I'm not looking, you shake your rump to a song you can't even possibly understand. Mom, one day you'll forgive me. I married, lovingly, the working man. And I have one more, which is kind of related on the same terms. It's basically what it feels like to say goodbye to your love and not know if they're ever going to come back, which is pretty much what long distance is. You get on a plane, you see them once every 6 months, if you're lucky, because plane tickets are highly expensive, and you hope to God they don't leave you, because they can't see you. So this one is called UH 11035, Alone in Paris Bound. Likened by the caress of the icing made by the mist, you are more than that to me. In the side view mirror there, somewhere between the equator of our mystery. Just don't leave me where the line was drawn by old mother and father, not as mush, but take me then and make me amethyst. For I will make an honest man out of you. And all the lackadaisical pastimes by the old dried lake, we complained then and there, eyes flickered, all of which were sugar dipped by the last breath and that missing kiss. I still beg, just don't leave me. When the plane begins to shake, turbulence, that moment when all alone, gripping my chair, and tears escape as the person to the left simply snores. A perplexing shade of manic purple, emulated by the scarf being worn by the lady to the right, some man to the left. This is what the future will hold when we hug. And like Cinderella at midnight, the clock will ring, and the skies too, they will separate to that golden shade of blue. Before a dawn where schoolwork and chess play together to match the heartbeat of our stress, her and I, well, we are very good friends. But still, please, just don't leave me. I'd fish you out of the dust where you wait, loyal and lonesome. I'd peel off the crust that closed your eyes, and by all means, I implore you to understand that the tomb you have been locked in, well, at least it would stay clean. I have one thing left to ask of you before I leave. I'll be gone so long, but just for now, please don't leave me.